Logan Paul just announced some big news about his status, so we'll see what he had to say. We'll also check out what's going on with Michael Cole, Drew McIntyre, and much more. Let's start things off with Logan Paul. Logan had another impressive showing at WrestleMania 39 with his match against Seth Rollins. KSI even made a special appearance and made his WWE debut, doing that match as well. But where does Logan Paul go from here? Well, Logan Paul revealed himself that WrestleMania 39 was the last date on his current WWE contract, and now he's technically no longer under WWE contract. Logan did say that he fully expects WWE to re-sign him to an extension so that he could continue his WWE career. And that's what everyone expects to happen. Logan Paul has worked several big matches since fully signing with WWE. He won against the Mysterios, The Miz, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and even appeared at the Royal Rumble. All of his appearances in the ring were solid every single time, and Logan Paul just turned 28 years old as well. So he's still in a very physical prime and could continue his in-ring career for several more years if he really wanted to. And telling by Logan's recent remarks about his contract expiring, it definitely sounds like he's extremely interested in coming back and keeping his WWE career going. It doesn't sound like he just got it out of his system and is moving on now. It definitely seems like he wants to keep it going. So maybe both sides can agree on another short-term deal to keep Logan's WWE career flowing. Logan Paul was already being rumored as the next potential opponent for John Cena, and Logan did express a lot of interest in wanting that match with Cena, so that could be something that interests him as well. You also have to wonder if WWE can do something again with KSI. Maybe KSI could end up making his WWE debut alongside Logan Paul in a tag team match of some sorts down the line. That would also be a pretty big deal for every party involved. So keep an eye out for news on Logan Paul's WWE status. He's technically a free agent following WrestleMania weekend, but everyone expects both sides to reach a new deal agreement there. Michael Cole has been leading WWE commentary for a very long time now, and he is addressing the idea of retirement. Michael Cole recently spoke with Sports Media Podcast and shared his thoughts on how he plans on tackling his retirement from the WWE. He had this to say, quote, "To toot my own horn a little bit, I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to do this for so long, to be here. People ask me all the time, how long are you going to do this for? I'll tell you one thing, 30 years would be a really cool goal. That's 4 years from now. But I can promise you this, I will get out before I slip. No disrespect to anyone else, but I'm not going to be a 75 or 80-year-old man doing this week in and week out. I busted my behind. I made a really good living, and I want to be able to get out while the going's good and still be able to enjoy the rest of my life. I don't want to be a shell of myself. I don't want to be that he used to be good, he's not good anymore. I don't want to be that person." End quote. So Michael Cole's plan is clear. He doesn't want to stay so long that his skills start to slip because of age. He wants to go out while he's still on top. So you're looking at potentially another 4 years of Michael Cole on commentary. And it'll definitely be difficult to get adjusted to Cole no longer being on commentary for WWE. But hopefully he does make the most out of his final years on commentary. Another big story that's been in the headlines recently is the status of Drew McIntyre's WWE contract. It was reported in the very first few days of April that WWE and Drew McIntyre were allegedly having difficulties coming to an agreement on a new extension for his contract. Some people thought it was even an April Fool's joke at first, but it was a legitimate story. Drew McIntyre and WWE really weren't on the same page for a new deal. So it has fans wondering if something will be done to keep Drew McIntyre in WWE, or if he will be hitting the free agent market as soon as this current WWE deal expires. Drew McIntyre recently competed at WrestleMania 39 in a hard-hitting triple threat match against Sheamus and Gunther. but it's pretty noteworthy that Drew McIntyre was the one that took the pin from Gunther. So with all the rumors of no new deal being reached, and now Drew even taking the pin at WrestleMania, fans are very worried about Drew McIntyre's status. Drew even addressed the rumors himself as he took to Twitter after his WrestleMania match to post 3 hand-waving emojis. Of course, emoji-only tweets are always extremely hard to decipher, so it's impossible to truly know the meaning of that tweet from Drew McIntyre, but fans are wondering if it could mean him waving goodbye to WWE and its fans. So, if they're not able to reach a new deal with Drew McIntyre, he obviously would be a huge loss for WWE. He's one of those very rare top superstars that can hang in the ring with anyone and look like a credible threat at all times. It's also unfortunate if this is the end because, sure, technically in the history books, Drew McIntyre is a 2-time WWE champion, but he never held that WWE title in front of a live crowd and live fans at all. His first WWE title win at WrestleMania 36 was in front of nobody, and the rest of that reign and his second title reign was also in front of no fans at all. So it is a bit of a tricky situation because he technically did get his moment, but with no fans being in the building for both title reigns. It is very unfortunate and did take away from those moments. The closest that Drew McIntyre got to having his big moment in front of fans was 2022's Clash at the Castle event. It was the first premium live event in the UK in nearly 30 years. It was a huge stadium show, and everyone thought it would be a perfect moment for Drew McIntyre to get the big moment of winning the WWE title in front of the fans. A moment that got robbed from him back in 2020 due to lockdowns, but unfortunately, he didn't get the job done there either. Even after losing that match against Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre still remained strong, formed an alliance with Sheamus, and had a big WrestleMania match. But it's his future in WWE that seems uncertain with all these reports of both sides allegedly not being close to reaching any agreement, and cryptic tweets from Drew McIntyre as well. So that'll be a very massive situation to keep a close eye on. Will WWE be able to come up with an agreement with Drew McIntyre to keep him around, or is he going elsewhere? Last time Drew McIntyre parted ways with WWE, he kept his momentum going in multiple promotions all over the world. So it's safe to assume if he does leave again, he'll go right back to making a lot of buzz for all these promotions all over the world. But what are your thoughts on today's stories with Logan Paul, Michael Cole, and Drew McIntyre? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.